Hi, welcome to Tej Academy. I'm your PKR. Finally, RIE Mysore has announced NCET ITEP admissions. Almost all RIEs have released their notification, but Mysore was not yet. So today, very recently, just 1 hour before, RIE Mysore has announced ITEP admissions, and they have released ITEP admission application link as well as one brochure also. So I am going to discuss in detail regarding what are the courses available, eligibility criteria, because RIE Mysore first time it is taking admissions through NCET for B.Sc, B.Ed and B.A. B.Ed. Up to last year it was through their own exam CEE, but this year they are going to take admissions through NCET exam conducted by NTA. Chalo, let us see the admission brochure released by Mysore. So this is the RIE admission brochure released by Mysore RIE. Admission into B.Sc, B.Ed and B.A. B.Ed programs 26-27 under ITEP. You should remember here B.Sc, B.Ed and B.A. B.Ed both are secondary level programs, so highest stages, so secondary stage programs. And here the conditions what they are expecting: only candidates having the roll numbers in the NCET 2026 result list will be eligible to apply for admission. The meaning of this is, if you have appeared NCET exam, then only you can apply for this RIE CEE admissions. That's the first point. And the dates application begins from 12 o'clock on 7th July. That means today is 12 o'clock afternoon, and it is going to end 12 o'clock afternoon on 20th July. So approximately 13 days time they gave. So 7th July to 20 July time is available, and application link is also given in the website. So if you see the seat matrix, the total seat matrix under B.Sc, B.Ed. So B.Sc, B.Ed total they have 100 seats. In 100 seats they are offering botany, chemistry, math, physics and zoology. So 5 major subjects they are offering. Each major subject has 20 seats. So total 100 seats. Similarly, B.A. B.Ed they are offering economics, English, geography and history. Along with that, 4 majors they are offering, and total 50 seats are available. So B.Sc, B.Ed 100 seats, B.A. B.Ed 50 seats with 4 major subjects, B.Sc, B.Ed with 5 major subjects. Let us see what is the eligibility criteria. The minimum eligibility criteria is 12th class PU with 50% marks or equivalent qualifying exam. So generally for general candidates and OBC candidates 50% marks. If there is a reservation, SC, ST, PWD etc., they have 5% relaxation. So 45% marks also they are accepting. Year of passing. If you are already taken 1 year, 2 year break, so how many maximum year break is possible? Up to 24. That means 3 years. Last 3 years pass out candidates are eligible to apply for this admissions. Status of results. So candidates who appeared for their grade 12th board examination or equivalent qualifying examination 2026 are still awaiting for their final results, are provisionally eligible to apply for the admissions. You can also apply if you have not got result, but you can show the result if by the time if your result comes, if it is lesser than this percentages, so your final admission will not be granted. That is the clear instruction they gave. Subject wise eligibility, if you see, B.Sc, B.Ed, if you want to apply botany as a major, you should remember in entire country in RIEs in South India, this is the only RIE we have, and B.Sc, B.Ed with major botany, your grade 12th should have at least biology subject. That means BIPC students from Andhra, similarly PCMB students from any other state, biology students can apply. In NCET exam, you must apply for biology or biological studies, biochemistry, biotechnology, all together same. So biology subject you should have appeared, and based on this score they are going to make the merit list. Similarly, B.Sc, B.Ed chemistry major, you must study in 12th class chemistry subject, and NCET also you should have appeared chemistry exam. B.Sc, B.Ed with mathematics, 12th class mathematics, and NCET also mathematics subject. B.Sc, B.Ed physics, 12th class physics, and NCET also physics subject. B.Sc, B.Ed zoology, 12th class biology, and NCET also biology. So overall, whoever appeared for biology exam in NCET, they are able to apply for both zoology as well as botany. If you have taken PCMB combination, so almost all courses you are eligible. Coming to the BA B.Ed, with the economics major, for this in 12th class any subject, that means whether you are a PCM student, PCB student, or PCMB student, you are eligible to apply if you have appeared economic subject in the NCET. So whoever economic subject choose in the NCET, they are eligible to apply. Similarly, BA B.Ed with English, any subject with English, so 100% English, many of you might have appeared, so English candidates can appear. BA B.Ed with geography, any subject with geography as a combination in NCET. BA B.Ed with history, any subject in 12th, but history should be there in the NCET exam. So please go through the eligibility criteria before applying. And guidelines for reservation is given, of course, almost it is a common guideline for everyone. Application process, you can see applications for admissions into 4-year integrated B.Sc, B.Ed and BA B.Ed program for RIE Mysore under ITEP for the academic session 26-27 needs to be submitted online through the link is given at the top by paying a non-refundable application fee of 100 rupees based on the eligibility criteria. So application fees is 100 rupees. So according to that, you can. No offline application shall be entertained. Requirement of unique email IDs for multiple applications. For example, you are a student, you want to apply for both B.Sc Ed and BA Ed. So when you are applying for B.Sc Ed, you should have a different email ID. When you are applying for BA B.Ed, you should have a different email ID. So you need to create 2 different email IDs so that if you want to apply for multiple applications, you can easily apply. At the time of admission, all candidates shall have to submit a physical fitness certificate from a registered medical practitioner in the prescribed format given as Annexure 5. So already below annexures are given. So you can take in Annexure 5 according to that format, you can get it signed. They have given some rules for admission. You can see course options based on NCET 2026 test papers. A candidate can apply 1 or more majors under the B.Sc B.Ed or BA B.Ed programs provided if they have qualified in the corresponding required domain subject or test papers. So according to latest policy, if you have appeared 7 subjects as per your eligibility, you can apply for multiple programs. Mandatory or order of preference. If you want to apply B.Sc B.Ed, I want to apply for B.Sc B.Ed botany, zoology, physics, chemistry. So I can give order of preference. What preference I can add, that preference you can give during the application. Similarly for BA B.Ed, you can give order of preference. Preparation of the merit list. The merit list shall be prepared separately for each major as per the given seat matrix. So each major subject is going to have a merit list differently. These lists shall be prepared taking into consideration the candidate's merits based on the NTA 2026 in domain subjects 1, 2, 3, general test teaching aptitude and language 1, 2, reservation criteria and seat wise. So they are considering total score. You are eligible to apply if you have appeared that subject, but they are going to consider all total 7 subjects score. NTA score shall be considered up to 6 decimal points. So up to 6 decimal points they are going to consider. I mentioned in the NTA scorecard. Okay. Allotment of seat in order of preference. So based on that, they are going to make a order of preference. Preference 1, 2, 3, 4. So that you will be getting information. allotment of seat against preference 1. If a candidate is allotted a seat against preference 1, such an allotment shall be treated as final. Therefore, the candidate shall not be considered for any other major in any subsequent rounds of counseling. So, for example, if you got preference 1 allotment and you will not be considered for any other allotments subsequently. Similarly, consideration for preference 2, 3 and 4. In case candidate is not allotted a seat against preference 1, the same candidate shall be considered for allotment of seat against preference 2, which means up to last year. For example, if a student has selected B.Sc B.Ed, B.A B.Ed and M.Sc Ed because it was common exam. If he is topper, his name will be there in all three programs. But now they are going to make preference lists separately. In each list, you will have unique candidate names. So almost in the first list itself, we will come to know who are the unique candidates applied and whether they are going to join or not. So the example I have given, suppose a candidate has given the following preferences like botany, zoology, chemistry, mathematics. They are giving first preference. If a candidate is allotted botany in the first round of counseling, the allotment shall be treated as final. The same candidate shall not be permitted to participate in the subsequent rounds of the counseling. If a candidate is allotted zoology in the first round of counseling, in that case, revision of the preference to botany shall be considered for the candidate in the second round of counseling. So similarly, the process of revision of preference shall be applicable in each successive rounds. You can see the domicile. Which state student should apply for RIE Mysore? The candidates having domicile status in the Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Telangana and UT, Pondicherry and Lakshadweep. Only these students are considered for the admissions into ITEP courses in the Mysore. What is the criteria for domicile? Candidates are required to select the appropriate state or UT against which they are seeking admission. As a proof of their domicile status, they have to provide any one of the following documents. Evidence of having passed the qualifying examination. From where you completed your 12th class, which state? So that can be considered. Or evidence of any one of the parents or legal guardians working in the state. So that also you can consider. Or evidence of domicile with reference to nativity or residence certificate. This also you can provide. So state-wise quota allocation is given very clearly. Subject-wise they have given seat matrix. So this is the seat matrix for B.Sc B.Ed 100 seats. Andhra Pradesh, botany 4 seats, chemistry 3, mathematics 4, physics 4, zoology 5, total 20. Similarly, Karnataka 25, Kerala 12 seats only, Tamil Nadu 27 seats, Telangana 14 seats, UTs and etc. 2 seats, overall 100 seats. So this is the B.Sc B.Ed 100 seat matrix. And again this matrix is divided with respect to this category. From Andhra Pradesh, out of 20, general quota is getting 7. All subjects together. So like this, they are going to use these two formats while allotting the seats. Similarly, subject-wise division is also given. So this is already available in the website. You can go through this. B.Ed program also given 50 seats total. Andhra Pradesh is having 9, Karnataka 12, Kerala 6, Tamil Nadu 13, Telangana 6 and UT is 1. Their seat matrix breakup is also provided category wise as well as state wise. So these are the formats which you need, like certificate to be produced by the scheduled caste, SC, ST, similarly income certificate, physical fitness certificate, everything is annexures are given. So these annexures you can use while applying. So while applying to RIE, go through the information given in the guidelines brochure. Then you can use this link. If you are applying for multiple programs, B.Sc, B.Ed and B.A. B.Ed, you must have first 2 different email IDs. Each application will cost 100 rupees. In the same application, you can choose multiple subjects. For example, B.Sc, B.Ed, botany, zoology, physics, chemistry, math. You want to subject 4, select 4. You can choose there. Similarly, B.A. B.Ed, you want select more than one subject. You can select in the same application. That is quite possible. For any queries, you can connect with the office people. You can also WhatsApp or message to us. Thank you. All the best.